Hi guys, this is going to be a quick video of my face talking. We had a really busy day, and I started out intending to record clips through the day, and I ended up, we were just busy, and I just stopped recording them, and then I said, well, why bother to show the first one, two, or whatever I got, first couple. So I deleted them, and I'm just going to say what we did. Okay, here's what we did. First of all, yesterday, we went to a coffee shop. As you know, I'm not a coffee shop person. To me, coffee shops are like, you have to be rich to go to them, in my opinion, because to pay $10 for 2 cups of coffee to me is, you'd better be rich if you can afford that kind of money. But we went to a coffee shop because we wanted some good coffee, and we'd gone to one with Ken and Karen last week. So basically, it's Karen's fault, but we'll just bypass all that.
Shame on you, Karen.
That's right. Um, so we went in, and Pete got his plain coffee like he usually gets. But they said, do you want to add a shot of espresso? And he goes, sure. So I said, well, I want coffee, but usually I get chai tea. That's what I really like, all the warm flavors and stuff. So what would you suggest for coffee? And they said that it's kind of they said a German something or other. And they said all the flavors. And I said, okay, that sounds good. And they said, would you like a shot of espresso? And I said, well, is it very sweet? And she goes, well, it's kind of sweet because I'm not a big fan of real sweet coffee. And so I said, well, sure, put a shot of espresso in because I'm thinking, it'll make it taste more like coffee and less like a sugar bowl. So Pete and I get in the car and we drive back to Midland from Cadillac with our respective coffees. And we get home. And now Karen, crazy cat lady, posted her some of her vacation videos last night. And I was dying, or yesterday, and I was dying to see him when we got home last night. So Pete started watching it in the car, the first one, and I said, oh, wait, well, let's watch it together when we get home. And he's like, okay. So I go in the bedroom and I start watching videos. I get her vlogs up on the TV screen so when he comes in, we can watch it together. And he's out here doing something on his computer, and I'm watching, vlogs, your vlogs, and commenting, and Facebook, Twitter, see what's going on in the world, all that stuff. And I look at the clock, it's like 1:15. 1:15. I said, are you ever going to come in here so we can watch this video? Oh, in a minute, he says. Let me finish what I'm doing, whatever he was doing out here. Okay, this continued. To make a long story short, if it's not too late, this continued until, about 5:15, 5:30 this morning. We were wide awake. We could not fall asleep. 12 hours after we drank that coffee with espresso, and coffee never keeps me awake, but there must be something in espresso that does. So, yeah, it was between 5:15 and 5:30 when I looked at the clock last, and it was not too, you were only a few minutes ahead of me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we get for having espresso in the evening. But that was yesterday. So today, I figured my original plan was to get up at 9 so all the stuff we needed to do today so we could get it done. Next weekend, Pete has more appointments and stuff, so I wanted to get everything done yesterday and today. Well, when I woke up at 12:15, I was still really tired because I hadn't had enough sleep. Pete had already been up early because Chewy still got him up early for a walk. Pete said he threw on his shoes and his jacket or whatever and went out and walked. Chewy was planning to go back to bed, but instead he started doing stuff, and before you know it, I'm getting up at noon, the crack of noon, and Pete's. So our day started that way. Pete made us some lunch. We ate lunch then. I think it was about 3 o'clock when we left to go see my mom. Now, we're only 46 miles from my mom. Unless you take the shortcut, it's 37 miles. But still, the shortcut takes almost as long. So, anyway. So we went and saw my mom. My mom was sleeping, as she almost always is. And she was laying with her in the dining/activity room, sitting in her wheelchair, laying with her head like this, and she was sleeping. So we waited a few minutes, and she didn't look like she was going to stir, and the activity director said, she's been sleeping there for quite a while. She said usually she'll wake up every so often, look around, talk a little bit, and then go back to sleep. Today she's just sleeping. So I tapped her on the shoulder and I gave her a little nudge and I said, Mom, or I said, Renee, because she answers more to her name. Renee. And she goes, uh-huh. And I said, Renee. And she goes, uh-huh. In her sleep. And still didn't want to get up. So I was rubbing her back and all that. And she just was sleeping, never lifted her head, never opened her eyes, just sleeping. So Pete and I were talking and they had a video on and I was watching, with other residents and rubbing her back and stuff. About a half hour later, I said, Mom, we got to go. Okay. Or she says, uh-huh. So I kissed her on the top of her head and she giggled. So I kissed her again and she giggled again. I said, are you going to wake up? No answer. So I kissed her again. She giggled again. Then we left. So, yeah, she was in the mood for company today. So we left there. We went in and got an oil change in Alma, which is the next town over, bigger than St. Louis, considerably bigger. And then, let's see. Oh, and then we went to that Redbird pet store that I like so well. And then we went, let's see. Now this is about 15 miles from Central Michigan University. I'm not going to go into everything that was happening today because if you read the news, you may already know. And if you don't, then it doesn't matter. But anyway, we left there. And then we went to Saginaw. And in Saginaw, we went to the Asian market. We were going to go to Coco Loco for dinner, but they were packed. We went to the Asian market. I got tons of stuff there. I love that Asian market. The prices are great. They have so many things. I got a bunch of different kinds of mushrooms, so I'm going to make Pete a big pot of mushroom soup tomorrow. I'm going to make me a little pot. But anyway, yeah, we got all that. And then went to Coco Loco and ate dinner. Then we went to Walmart to get the few things we needed there, mostly paper plates, and Pete got some red grapes with seeds. We found grapes with seeds. Yes, they're hard to find because they're a good. Those seeds are a great source of Laetrile B17, which cancer patients really need. And so, of course, they can't let you have that. So most of the time, you find the grapes without seeds. We found some grapes with seeds in them, so he got those. And then, his oranges. I don't know. There's not enough stuff to really do a haul, I guess. I would have liked to do a haul for the Asian market, but it's almost 10:30. I mean, it was late. We're tired. Went to Walmart. Then we came back here. And Pete brought the stuff in, and I took care of the birds. And now I'm about to go get ready for bed. I did get this a cream roll of some sort at the Asian market, and I'm having it with a cup of iced coffee before I go to bed. So, and that's our whole day. And if I would have recorded, I mean, we did go to a ton of places, but it was just go, 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 and I just didn't take out my camera or my phone and record. So, thought I'd say hi. Thought I'd let you know what I was up to today. Tomorrow's going to be another boring day. We're going to stay home tomorrow. Not much to do. Get ready for music at church on Sunday. Clean cages, that sort of thing. Make the soup for Pete and me. I don't know what else. There was 4 things I had to do. But other than that, I plan on doing nothing. Oh, yeah, make the food for the potluck on Sunday at church. Because, I make something for Pete because he can't eat most of the stuff that's there. So I'm going to make him something really delicious and good that he will love. So, okay, guys, I'm going to go. And I don't know how long this is. Almost 10 minutes. So have a sensational Saturday, a great weekend. And I'll see you next time, probably Sunday. So take care, God bless, and good night. Okay.